And Melo certainly is a player that is, I think, ultra talented and just has a great feel for the game.
But really quick, before I begin, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It seriously makes a huge difference in my videos. That way, YouTube knows to recommend this video to a brand new audience who can also smash the like button. So thank you so much for doing that, and let's begin.
What have you learned about LaMelo Ball that, I don't know, maybe surprised you, or as you're playing with him, as you get to know him a little better? I mean, his growth has been tremendous here lately. He was incredible again last night. But what have you learned about him, that maybe you weren't expecting necessarily coming into it?
I think, I'd watched some highlights, but I think like anybody who's watched some of his highlights, you think like, especially when he was a little younger, you're like, does he really play like that? Like shooting from half court and some of the different things that he does. But for one, what surprised me was how tall he was. I mean, he's a lot taller than I thought he was. So he's got good size. Now he's going to add some muscle. Obviously, he's a little slight as it is right now, but that's because he's 18 or 19 or whatever he is. And then also just, I guess his feel for the game surprised me. Like, it's so young, being able to, like, he's got that like characteristic, like I'd say like a Luka or like a Russ, where it's like they seem to just have a knack for being in the right place at the right time, to get rebounds, to then kick it out for outlets or to push it up the court to make a play for somebody. Like, he's got that same type of feel where he just is kind of around the ball or in the right places. Certainly has been fun to play with, and somebody that I think is going to continue to get better the more and more experience that he has playing with us, playing in the NBA. He's exciting, and the other thing that I think is really cool about LaMelo is he's always smiling when he's out there playing, and when he's off the court too. But he's got this good, like, this great joy about him. It seems to be when he's playing, and just he's got this great energy about him, and so that's been really good to see too.
It's funny you say that about his disposition, and I've talked to some coaches about this year, even at the college level. A couple of guys talked to, but certainly in the NBA too, that you just said it. It is mentally, this is a mentally taxing year, and you're isolated, you're alone. And like, sometimes you're dragging into the gym. You don't feel like there's no real outlets outside of the game. And to have somebody who comes in with that disposition, especially when they're playing that position, and they've got the ball in their hands, do you notice it more this year? Because sometimes we're all doing it in our lives. We're just kind of moping around a little bit, waiting for this thing to be over. And here he comes in like, I got to believe it revs. It must impact the group. You must feel it.
Certainly. He brings energy every day for us. And, it's like I said, man, it's fun to play basketball with him. Like, he is a fun guy to play with. And, I think he's only going to get better too.
Threw a beautiful pass to Devontae.